everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is a bit of a different kind of a video. I want to organize all my ink pads, and so I've got all my distress oxide inks which I'm gonna put into these tins. So my oxide inks and these are actually from the Craft. I'll put the link below to their website below. It's a UK based company, and I find like they've got the best price on like the distress range or like the Ranger range. So these storage tins hold the large ink pads. So whether you've got the original distress ink pads or the oxides, they're the same size, and basically each tin fits 15. So I've got the full complete collection of the oxide, so I needed 4 of these tins. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide how I want them in here. I've got all my ink pads all labeled and everything, but I'm thinking because I've got my mini distress inks, I have them stored in like colour families. I'm thinking, do I want to do that with the oxides, or should I just put them in however and have them facing me, if you know what I mean? So let me grab a couple of my ink pads and show you what I mean. So I can't decide whether I want them stored like this. So these are all labeled using a Pinterest printout. Actually these go in this way, so they are designed to go in this way. Or actually I could lift this out and turn it around. I think that would be easier because there's this plastic sheet thing. I'm thinking if I have them this way, do I want them standing up? Actually I want them standing up like this. They are designed to stack on top of each other, but I think I want to see what's in here, and then if I see what's in here I can easily just grab the tin I need. So yeah, I'll keep it this way, and then yeah, I think that'll work out better. So do I want them in colour families, or do I just put them in randomly? So you can actually see them. So I think I'm going to have them facing me on my desk. So if you want to stay tuned, I'll just get all my ink pads and start putting them in. So if you're interested in watching me do that, stay tuned. fun. I've put them all in. The only one I'm missing is one of the darker greens, which is I think it's called, yeah, the Mowed Lawn. So I think I'm gonna switch that green out with probably peeled paint, because this is more like a muted green. But for now I'm just gonna leave that in there. So that came out really well, and now I'm just planning on how I'm gonna store them. So I want them all facing me kind of thing, but I don't think it's gonna really balance on the hinge or the, sorry, on the closure. So I will actually end up putting them stacked up, which is fine, because when, you know, when I just get one out I can see what colours in there. I also want to show you how they look on the side, and I've also got all the Reinkers in their tins, so they do actually stack up really neatly, which is nice. So that is how I'm gonna keep them. So let me show you the Reinkers as well, how I've got them. So these are the tins that hold the alcohol inks. I've got my Reinkers for my Oxide inks in them, and they actually look really nice as well, and I love the way the tin just opens and stays like that. This is what it looks like on the packaging. So it holds 30, so if you've got a full set of the Reinkers with your distress inks, you need 2 to hold all your Reinkers, so there's 13 each one. And I really like the way they look. I mean, I can just grab them and leave them on my desk, and I haven't actually labeled them because I can see what's in them. I don't think I'm going to spend my time to dot them all, because like I said, I can see what is in them. But yeah, it's a really nice way to display and use your Reinkers, because if you've got a glass cutting mat like this, you can just dot them on, use it as a mixing palette, and you can just put them back in. So really nice way to store them. And these are from Art from the Heart as well, so definitely check them out. They are the most affordable and the most stocked up website, if you know what I mean. They have everything new in stock. They have, if you're into mixed media and art journaling and stuff, I think they stock most of the newer things that are found mostly abroad, like in the US. So it's a very good stockist if you're into all that kind of stuff. So these are my Reinkers. Now I'm planning on, where do I put these? Do I put them next to my inks, or where do I put them? What I'll do a little pan around my desk and you'll see where I do my creating. I've said I want to do a craft room tour for ages, but I plan on doing it, and then I get busy, then my craft room is a mess, and there's no point, because then not everything is organized as it should be. But I will plan on doing something very soon. But for the time being, I think I'll take a few pictures of my craft area here and show you that way. On second thoughts, I thought I'll just quickly show you my desk setup. So I've put my large storage tins here with my distress oxides in. I've got my mini ones on top of now the Reinkers, so they fit quite nicely on top. The only thing with these Reinkers storage tins is they don't stack as well as these do. They don't just slot in nicely. So I've put them there, but the mini ink pad storage tins actually fit nicely on top of these. You can see there it's got a nice ridge, and they just sit on top of there. So on my desk I've got my inks here, my distress inks and Oxide, the Reinkers. And then if I show you a bit this way, I've got some embellishments that I have on hand, just things that I quickly grab if I need to. And then to the right of that, just below here, I've got some like gesso, some texture paste, some of the like fine glitter, just bits and pieces that I use on my cards. Above that I have my Nuvo alcohol markers, so I've got them in these IKEA tubs. And then to the right of that here, I've got my Spectrum Noir Harmony ink pads, and these are the water reactive ink pads, which work very similarly to the normal distress inks. That's why I don't have a full set of distress inks, but I do have a few, which I'll show you in a second. And then above there I've got my Nuvo ink pads in the large size, and just a couple of others that I use on a regular basis. And then if I try to pan up a bit, I'll show you some bits and pieces over here. So on the middle here, where you can see that pink case, this is actually a makeup case that I had. I've put my Nuvo brushes in there, and that actually holds my Nuvo small cube ink pads. I've also got my phone holder there, some another tub here which holds my Aquaflows from Nuvo. I absolutely love these. You can just do so much. I've got some glitter pens, Nuvo glitter pens, some brushes, some ribbons and trims that I grab when I need them. Some lace to the side, because you know me and my obsession with lace. And then on the top there you can see I've got some more markers on the far left, some stencils and some adhesive. So that is kind of like my setup. On the left there is a bit of a mess at the moment, because I've got some my inking tools out, some stamps and things that I can't show you because they're to do with my tonic work. And if I show you slightly to the left as well of my workplace, I've got my large Gemini. So I do have the large Gemini, which I use all the time for my Tonic Studios work, but I also have a Gemini Junior which was gifted to me. I don't use it a lot. My plan was, if I'm going to get it out and use it, I'll use it for my videos, but I've not had a chance to do that. So if you want to see a video on my Gemini machines, so I've got the Gemini Junior, and I have got the MIDI and the Mini. So there are uses for all of them. If you want a video on them, let me know, I will show you. And then just to the top I have this We Are Memory Keepers rotating storage thing, carousel, that I put all my scissors, adhesive and all the bits and pieces I need. So that is most of my inky kind of things. In fact, while I'm doing this video, I'll actually show you where my Nuvo setup is, where I've got all my Nuvo embellishments and some more pens and inks and things. Just quickly here, this is my Nuvo embellishment center. I don't want to be like boasting, but it's taken a few years to collect all this, and the Nuvo stuff, like, I'm blessed to be on Tonic Studios, so you know I've accumulated a lot of stuff from Nuvo that way. But I have been crafting for, you know, good, I don't know, 13-14 years, so it's taken me a while to accumulate all my things. So here what I've got is this, like, I don't want to show you under here because I've got a lot of mess and a lot of dies that need organising. It's just a 2x2 Kallax unit. Above that I've got some pens, and these are mostly my Spectrum Noir pens, and then some pro markers down here. To the side of each one I've got a trolley each, one with like lacy goodies and one with like my stamps and some binders for Tonic Studios. So here, these little trays, this is actually a makeup thing that I got from, oh, I think it was eBay or somewhere, and it was actually given for free, so I just had to go and collect it. And these little trays, they measure approximately 10 inches by 10 inches, so everything you see here goes back 10 inches. So I've got my markers, my Nuvo stuff, my brushes. I love these Nuvo expanding mousses, so I've kept them here. My embossing powders, these amazing shimmer powders from Nuvo are there as well. And then if I go up a bit, because this goes up all the way to the top, here I've got my glitter paste, some embellishments, I think they're like jewel embellishments, and then sequins and glitters. And again, this goes back 10 inches. And then above that is some more goodies. So I've got my Distress Oxide inks there, and behind them I've got a lot of chalk paints. And then if you look on the top here, I've got some Distress inks the original ones and some other Nuvo ink pads, along with my stamp cleaning pad from Tonic Studios, some Tonic Studios sprays, and then some more Tonic mousses that they do. So what I'm going to do, I'll just try to, because it's really hard filming from here, I'll try to just take you off here and show you a close-up of how everything looks in there. So I'll show you like this. So these are my Nuvo drops, my powders, some of my beautiful brushes, and then on top here are my sequins and glitters in their colour families. And then above here, what I've shown you before, the Distress Oxide sprays. So these are my favourite colours. I think there's 24 that I've got, and this is a glass section here, so it's quite hard and it's quite sturdy. And underneath you can see all the chalk paints, and these are quite large tubs, so I've got them behind there, and because it's glass I can see which one's there, but I do need better storage for that. And then the sprays and extra bits and pieces here. So that's that. Come back to my desk. I wanted to show you this. So if you have makeup cases, I mean there's only so many makeup bags and brush cases we can have. This one I got as a part of a gift for my birthday present, and I don't need any more brush holders in my house, in my room at the moment, so I've used this to put in my Nuvo brushes, along with one of these Aquaflow brushes, and this is from Tonic Studios as well. And then in here I've got most of my mini ink pads, so it's a good way to just have them all together. And if I wanted, I could just move these along, and if I wanted to take them along with me, I could just add, let me just grab my small A6 watercolor card pack, and I can just put that in there. This is what I'm using currently. I'll show you a little sneak peek of what I've been doing. I made that. Isn't that adorable? So I made that freehand using, just grab it, my metallic accents from Prima. So I thought I'd quickly show you that. So yeah, it's a nice way to just probably just put that in there, and then you can take it along with you. So yeah, makeup cases can be used other ways as well. So anyway, that is it from me for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, this video was just meant to show you how I'm storing my Oxide, there they are, my Oxides, but it has just taken along a different route, but that's fine. So just got to show you a bit more of my craft room. Hopefully I'll do a proper tour one day when I've got some time, when I'm a bit more organized. But for now, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.